I took out these shrimps last night and let them thaw in the refrigerator overnight. So now I just have to take the shells off and get them rinsed off a bit. Goodness. I usually buy my shrimp already clean, peeled in the vein and everything, but they didn't have any, so I had to get what they had because I wanted some more shrimp. Oops. I'm going to be making Japanese shrimp and I don't know what else I want with it. Maybe some rice. Not really sure. Anyway, once I get these all peeled and prepped, I'll show you all how I get them together and dip them into the crust and all of that. First, I'm going to start off by putting some salt, some Himalayan salt and pepper in my flour. Next, I'm going to take my shrimp, dip it into the flour. Shake off the excess flour. Dredge it in the egg. You want to coat both sides. And then press it down into the crumbs. And it looks like this. And when I finish them all, I'm going to spray them with Pam and place them in the air fryer. Now, since that's all done, I'm going to spray it with some Pam spray, cooking spray. Now, while that's cooking, I'm going to take out some jasmine rice. I had already made some, so I'm just going to put that to the side, let it get room temperature. before I place it in the microwave, or maybe I'll put it in a pot and warm it up. And then after I finish eating, once everything's ready, I finish eating, then I'm gonna clean up the kitchen and maybe clean up my son's room. So my shrimp is ready. I have my yum yum sauce right here, and I'm gonna put it into this black dish right here. I have my chopsticks ready. I'm gonna go ahead and get this scarf down because I'm starving, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning. I was trying to figure out which light I like the best in the bedroom. I took this from my son's room. It was around his television, so he wasn't using it. So I figured I would put it in my room to see how it looks, and I kind of like it. But which color do you guys like? Like the pulsating light, the strobe light, or maybe just a plain light? I'm kind of liking the red light. That looks a little better to me. Well, this is okay too, but the red light is like a special effect. Look at that. Nice.
To the Metro East pretty quickly, so
look at that shot right there.
All right, Glenn, thank you. Our other big story tonight, the Blues.
all the variables are in place that this system can and will produce more rotation. This is a view.
It's rotating.
It's just outside our building. Okay, that is that line of thunderstorms that we're watching very carefully. And we're watching that actually camera that's right outside in our parking lot. That would be the cloud. That would be the lowering base of the cloud cover that's rolling now into Metro St. Louis. It's rolling almost aligning itself in the 270 north and south view there from Maryland Heights down into Sunset Hills. And that would be quite possibly an area that will or could produce a funnel cloud. So all of our live views
into the storm, we're now ahead of the dangerous part of the storm. You can see that looking back on 64. We're coming up on Spady Road in Newburgh, and that's the view behind me right now. Seeing what looks like it's again the same kind of signature of the cloud that I saw just ahead of the tornado development. You define the rain wrapping feature that appears to be developing up north. Well, it's north of your. It looks like it's north of
Where is the tornado?
I'm trying to focus on it and show it here through the trees, but it's north of Maryland Heights. It looks like it's right up along Interstate or Highway 370, maybe.
We're confused.
Right along the Missouri River. So that might be an area. I think John, you may have just
I'm an energy back.
where we are starting to see a ramp up in the rotation again. But it's
Red, orange. Red, and orange.
just moments before the tornado touched down. Near Augusta,
Bright blue.
with a half hour or so ago.
And yellow.
Yeah, Chris, we've been
And
watching
white
that
and
too. It's right in through here
And
where those
black and
winds
gray.
are starting to show that circulation. I mean, it's just that same scenario.
As you guys can see, on this evening, there was a tornado warning, and I'm still trying to clean up my house. The sirens would go on and off again, and my son and I would go upstairs, then downstairs to the basement, then back upstairs. But I figured I would get some of this cleaning done, even though there's a dangerous situation going on outside. I really didn't want him to be too afraid, so he was asking me why the sirens were still going off and everything, and why would they cut off and come back on. And I was like, well, it's okay, so let's go back upstairs and let's let mommy clean a little bit.
Small circulations embedded within
Oh,
the
wow,
weather
trying to
service,
touch
as tracking as you guys are tracking it.
Dooney,
In particular,
dooney.
just to the west of Belleville and southwest of Swansea, and moving right up into Centerville right now. There's a Boeing segment showing up on the radar, and we can see that visually. Again, it's behind the clouds right now, or behind the trees right now, just to our west. But it would be to the left on your camera view there. And that is an area where tornadoes do form and have formed. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit of a look at it. So at the very least, this leading edge is going to continue to produce some 50 to 60 mile an hour winds. But I'm telling you, at the radar, this is between Centerville.
While I was continuing to clean, I would take a break and I would stop and watch the news or listen to the radio to see what was going on. Because just because the sirens aren't going off doesn't mean that bad weather is not in your area. And every time I looked outside, the clouds, I mean, they were looking terrible. So I had closed the blinds because my son kept looking out. He was getting scared of that. So I closed the blinds, but I was still listening out for the sound of a train, because you know the tornadoes sound like a train coming. And we were just in the kitchen. I let him play with his car, his Hot Wheel car's mat on the floor. After I finished cleaning, we ended up going downstairs to await the storm and watch TV in the basement. This same storm system, it hit Jefferson City, Missouri,